YouTube, we're back with another video today. We got some old school RuneScape. Today's video is going to be the only guide you will need to Barbarian Assault. The first and last, I hope. Drop a like on the video if it helps you. Hope you guys enjoy. So to get to Barbarian Assault, I would suggest getting a games necklace and head to the Barbarian Outpost. That's going to take you right out to the front here. Also, go ahead and come down here to your world switcher and pop onto 306 right here for Barbarian Assault. The premise to Barbarian Assault, I want to start from the basics. So it's going to be a team of 5, 4 roles consisting mostly of 2 healers and 2 attackers. The roles that you can choose from are going to be attacker, defender, healer, and collector. Each of the roles are going to have 2 functions. Your primary role, which is what you choose, such as attacker, healer, defender, or collector, and your secondary role or call role. And this is going to give information to the other players on your team so they can effectively do their role. What is a call? So you will have a horn whenever you enter Barbarian Assault, and you will right-click the horn, and this will make calls to your teammates. Just as if you typed something but it's already automated, and you can make calls that they will need to do the proper damage. A necessary plugin to run is going to be the Barbarian Assault plugin, as well as Tile Marker, which I don't think I have turned on, Tile Indicator. Let's talk setups. Just bring your best ranged or melee gear. I'd prefer the magic short bow. That's what most people are going to use, but if you are going to melee, just bring a dragon, skimmy, or rune. Will work. The collector is the easiest one and what I would suggest to start when you're doing Barbarian Assault. Your job is to collect eggs for the cannons. And as we turn the plugin on, you only want to select the called ones. The plugin helps tremendously, but you will also see this above your teammate's head calling periodically through the assault. Your call as a collector is to call for attacker's proper attacker. As an attacker, your job is to primarily focus rangers and focus the fighters. Your call is going to be calling the egg color for the collector. The healer's job is to attack the healers in the caves, and you will do this by poisoning them with food. And your primary role is to heal your team and keep everyone healthy. The healer's call will be to call the correct food for the defender to drop by the traps to kill the respective mob that the defender needs to kill. The defender's job is to lure mobs to the traps and keep the traps repaired. They do this by dropping food. You drop the correct food in front of the traps. The defender's call is going to be to the healers for the proper food to poison the mob healers with to kill them. And quickly I'll explain the queen fight before we see it. An acronym for the queen fight to remember is CHAD-C. This is going to stand for collector, healer, attacker, defender, and collector. This is the order in which you will pass the eggs that the queen drops to your teammates in order to get them to be the omega egg to spam at the queen to finish the fight. An important tip to note when fighting the queen is before you guys get the eggs, everyone just stand and kind of gather by the pool, the health pool. That will make it a lot easier for the healer to keep everybody healed while you're getting the eggs ready to fight the queen. Finally made it to Barbarian Assault for your first crack at it. You're going to run down here to the 1 square as you're going to start in wave 1. This is the beginning wave. Pass through this door and you are ready to start looking for a team. Say the role that you want to queue and kindly type it until people offer you. You can also pick up a scroll from the table and start your own team, but someone should offer you like they did here, and now I'm a collector. So, all right. So, I'm in here as a collector. I'll explain. So, first, you're going to hit your vending machine. This is with whatever role. And here's the horn. So, I'm going to tell defensive. The collector calls are one of the most important calls in the game because it is calling to your attackers to let them know the right ammunition to use. So that's why I said enable this plugin, as you can see right here. Now I have to call for controlled, bullet, and wind. And then in 20 seconds, it's going to reset, and I'll have to call again. Now, if I look for my role, it says red eggs. I now can pick red eggs up without taking damage. And that is all I am to do as the collector. All the red eggs with no damage, and store them here in the egg hopper. So now we see 1 second. Accurate, we got a call. Accurate. Attacker, accurate field water. That allows them to know the proper ammo type to use to attack their mobs. So now we have green eggs. We're going to go pick up all the green eggs. And we're going to store them in the cannons. So I'll show you this wave, what happens if you pick up the wrong egg. All that happens is you're going to take 5 damage. So green eggs, let's pick up a red one. We take 5 damage. Let's pick up a blue one. We take 5 damage. Okay? Let's say you take too much damage and you need to heal. Everybody's horn on the team, no matter the role, has a medic button. So you'll call for the medic. He's green on the team. You can run over to him and he'll heal you. So, when healing, we're going to hit our vending machine and we're going to make our call. Tofu, right? We're going to fill up our vial. From here, we're going to go poison each healer 1 time. Go ahead and disperse the poison. Shout out, homie, for giving me this tip. But we want to poison each of them. That way, so boom, he's poisoned. We're going to go over here, so boom, he's poisoned. We're going to go over here, so boom, he's poisoned. Okay. There's one more that just spawned in. We're going to go over here, boom, he's poisoned. Now, once they're all poisoned on the map, you can just spam. Let's go ahead and call for worms. Some more came out. Poison meats. We're going to poison him. We're going to poison him again. And once they stop spawning, that's when you can spam food. So then you'll just spam food on each of them to kind of knock that health down very quick. I'm going to go ahead and disperse yellow. Some heals. He needs it again. He's picking up the wrong eggs, and that's okay. Tofu. Poison worms. It's going to do damage over time once you feed them that poisonous food. So you're going to want to kind of feed a piece of the food to each of them. That way, as you're doing other things you need to do, like heal, call, etc., there is damage being done. Alright, so the attacker role. Your calls are going to be for the collector's egg. So, green egg, we called there. And then with the Rune Light plugin, it helps tremendously. So, field arrows are going to be what we need to equip. And then we're just going to attack our Penance Rangers and our Penance Fighters. And that is your primary job as the attacker. Take care of the fighters, take care of the Rangers. And then you can support your team with the cannon. So, main thing here, just make sure you're calling for your collector's egg, and then you're selecting the right arrows. So blunt arrows, and now you should do damage. If you are doing 0 damage, you have the wrong attack style or arrows equipped. So, it's aggressive. So obviously if you had a skimmy on, you would change to your aggressive attack. Earth if you're mage. And yeah, that's it. So once yours are taken care of, I like to go up here and then shoot the egg launcher and just help out whoever needs help. So in this case, it's the defender having some troubles with the runner, so we're just going to use this egg cannon for We're going to hit the vending. We're going to run here. We're still dropping wrong food. Let's make our call for poison meat. The right food is tofu. We're going to drop a cracker and a worms. We're going to come here. We're going to drop 3 tofu. 1, 2, 3. We're going to come here and we're going to drop 1 tofu here. And then we're going to come right here and we're going to drop 2 more tofu. That way, they're going to stay on that side of the cave by that trap. Does that make sense, right? We're going to pick up our logs as we did before and head back. Calling. Okay. Worms. 2 of them have hit the trap, so the trap is now broke. We're going to fix it. The right food is worms. So as soon as we fix it, I'm going to now put worms down. 1, 2, 3. Go right here. Put a piece of right food out and go right here and drop 2 more. And then there, I'm going to go ahead and run back and restock. All right. And it's time for the queen bout. So everybody, no matter what role you are, just stay by the pool. The collector's going to kind of take the lead here. Wow, when you get eggs, dip them into lava. Yes, sir. See, everyone will just kind of tell you around what to do. It's nice. So here we go. All right, so there's a yellow egg. Yellow's going to go get those. Yellow is handing... Oh my gosh, it's already my time. So then I'm grabbing these and I'm handing them back to yellow here. If he would stop moving. There we go. Basically what's happening here is we all can only do one piece of the action. Heal up and go spam Omega Egg. Alright. We're all going to go by the pool. We got 2 of the Omegas. I'll give him 1 more. And then we all run to the cannons. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is a failed attempt. You usually want to get 6 to 8 eggs. It's not failed. But usually, there we go. Now he's giving me some eggs. Don't die, buddy. For Valhalla! Bang! Bang! Alright, and that's it. Alright, so at the start of the queen, what you're going to want to do as the attacker is you're going to want to grab some spikes here. You're going to be waiting on the eggs to be passed to you. The poisoned egg is going to get passed to you from our healers. So, we should see these coming through here in a minute. Right here, poisoned egg. That's 1. And that's 2. Now we got 2 spiked eggs. I'm going to use this on the defender. So, passing these eggs to the defender, he will be able to pass them along to create Omega eggs. And just like that, you get on and you can spam. So they're waiting on us, as you can see. That's a guide to your Barbarian Assault. If today's video helped you out, drop a like. That helps me tremendously. I'm dropping weekly videos, so I hope this helped you get your fighter torso, and I will see you next week. Peace.